Danielle, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I am great. What's happening? Tell me all the things. What's going on?
A lot of cool stuff. I just had school today, and now I'm here. I love doing presentations. I kind of hated doing group projects though, because nobody would want to do the work but me. And then I would also have to present it as well, because everyone was scared. So
Well, that's the whole thing. That's why you do what you do, because you are comfortable in your skin.
yes.
How old are you?
15.
15 and comfortable in your skin. Was that hard to do?
Very, 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 very hard to do. I grew up hearing that I'm not good enough, I'm not smart enough, I'm not pretty enough, I'm everything but. So I just had to learn that, okay, and why should I care about your opinion? And of course, my mom helped me. My mom has taught me to be confident, to love myself no matter what. And I think that really helped me, but it did take a while, and now I'm here. And I've loved myself forever now.
Who is telling you that you're not good enough, you're not smart enough? Who is saying all of that?
Just like randos, I don't even know. Like, for example, let's say like I'm out with my friends and we come across like a group of other guy teens. They would like specifically pick at me. Oh, you're not even cute. And I'm like, whoa, who asked you?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
just little stuff like that. People at school, like when I used to go to school, like kids would pick on me for no reason. I go on social media and I hear people like bashing black girls. So
Yeah.
just, growing up in that type of environment, it's always been told at random times. But then I had to learn like, oh, I don't know these people. I don't care for these people. Even if I did know these people, what does it matter?
Is mom in the room? No? Hi, Mom. Mom, what's your name?
My name's Betty. More?
No, bring it closer.
Oh.
Wait, right quick. Just right quick. How important was it for you to teach her that she is good enough?
Extremely.
Okay.
Because growing up, I am the first generation. Both my parents are Nigerian,
Uh-huh.
first generation American. And just being in school, being dark skinned, wearing my natural hair, it was an issue. I was told that I wasn't beautiful. I was told, and that was by my friends, by teachers, by society. So when I learned I was having a little girl,
Mm-hmm.
which basically when I gave birth to her, I made it my mission to make sure she loved every part of her, from her hair down to her feet, no matter what color she came out. And she ends up being a beautiful dark-skinned girl. And I wanted her to love her with her rich tone, regardless of what society tells her, regardless of what anyone told her. I wanted her to love her for her because of my experience. Because I did go through not loving myself based off of others.
Isn't it interesting? I think it's really interesting with us, with the complexion that we have,
Mm-hmm.
because we are not we are not what society deems as pretty. And I'm being 100% honest with you.
Yeah,
Mhm.
It
absolutely.
does mess with your head a little bit.
does.
You know what I'm
Absolutely.
saying?
It does.
Absolutely.
So the fact that you were able to like nip that in the bud, even though these little kids at school or whoever your friends are saying that, you're not pretty or you're not good enough or whatever the fact,
Mm-hmm.
that you were able to correct those wrongs, if that makes sense.
Yes.
And
Yes.
I think my mom really did help with that. When it did used to bother me, I never told my mom. Like, I did not want her to know because I knew she taught me the opposite to, like, of course, of always love myself. But I think when I became, like, a preteen, like, maybe 12 or 11, that's when I started having, like, issues with color.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, whoa, wait a minute. Because not only do people outside of my race not see me as beautiful, I'm not the European beauty standard, but then I realized that people in my race as well, colorism was a big thing, and I didn't know that until I was like about 12. So being criticized by my own race really hurt me, I think, more than the racism. It hurt me a lot, and it took me a while to realize that, we're taught that the European beauty standard is this standard, and having a lighter complexion and looser hair and all of that was beautiful, and I'm the opposite. And then I realized, like, who set these standards? Wait a minute, this is dumb. Who set these standards? I know I'm beautiful. When I look in the mirror, I see nothing ugly about me at all. And I had to teach myself that this is what we were taught. This is not an actual fact, you know? You can look at someone and be like, oh, they ugly, but that's your opinion. That's not real.
I never say anyone's
So,
ugly.
I'm just saying, somebody out there might.
Right. I just feel like you can't. Second of all, why wouldn't you never tell your mom?
Because
we're only human, though.
Because I don't know. I don't know why I did
why.
that. Because
Why?
my mom,
Wait.
like I said, taught me not to be like that.
I know,
so I
but
felt
you
like
still
if I
have feelings,
told her
though.
that, she'd probably be like, why? And I don't know. Now I share everything with my mom. But like when I was like 12, I did not want to tell her. I just was like suffering in silence for some reason.
Mom, why do you think that she wouldn't say anything?
Because I think at that age, there's like a turn. So she went from telling me everything to kind of keeping things secret because I don't understand. I'm too old to understand.
Like you didn't go through it.
Like I didn't go through
Right.
it. Exactly. So it was like, well, if all of these people are telling me I'm not the cutest, you're just gonna tell me that I'm cute because you're my mom.
Yeah.
Like she did tell me that. She told me that, oh, you're my mom. You're supposed to tell me that. I'm like, no, girl, I'm honest with you all the time.
Right.
I'm honest with you. For example, if she's doing an audition and I look at it, I'll be like, this sucks.
Mm-hmm.
You could do way better. I'm honest with you like that. So if I felt like your beauty was something that someone could criticize, then I'd be like, well, this is their point of view. This is what they see. However, but I said, no, girl, you are gorgeous regardless. And the thing I love about Danielle is that she sees everyone like that. Like, I honest to God can say, Danielle will bring me a picture of someone and be like, Mom, they're so gorgeous. And sometimes I'm caught off guard because other people may not see it that way.
Mm.
I see it too. I see it too, but she sees beauty in everyone and everything.
Because I just feel like we are all created differently for a reason. And if we were all meant to be the same, then we would be. So to me, I see beauty in everyone and everything. And I feel like the word not cute and cute is just so opinionated. It's not a fact. You know what I mean?
I don't understand how you're 15 and talking like this. Because to be quite honest with you, I feel like I was not this advanced thinking like this as a 15-year-old. Right? I feel like you've done well. 15 and you're talking like this. I think that's amazing. That's amazing. I also think that's what being a 15-year-old in the 90s and then being a 15 now, that you're constantly thinking about it and constantly reminded, you know what I'm saying, how beauty is just with like social media and things like that. But that's great. That's really good. Do me a favor and tell me about this show, which I feel like, first of all, how dope is it for people to say that you're not good enough? And then second of all, how great is it for you to like, you're doing this show? You know what I'm saying?
It's so cool. Because, I mean, yeah, I got bullied in school a lot, which is one of the main reasons why I didn't like it. So the same people that would, like, make fun of me at school, they repost stuff about Saturdays. And be like, oh, my God, Danielle, you're going to be in Saturdays? And I'm like, I thought you didn't like me.
Yeah,
whatever.
Yeah.
So I love Saturdays because I feel like it finally has that representation that I feel like we've needed for a long time. And I'm so happy that Disney is showing different shades of brown. Got dark skin, brown skin, light skin, different types of personality. We're not following a stereotype. And it just brings a lot of love to Black culture, Black family, which I feel like is so needed. And I'm so happy that I get to be a part of it. And so kids that look like me are probably growing up right now and having doubts about their looks just like I did can be like, whoa, she looks like me. She's confident in herself. Look at this other character from Saturdays. They look like me. They're confident in themselves. So, like, I'm so happy that Saturdays is Saturdays. And the show is so inspiring, so amazing. I can't wait for everyone to watch it.
Did you, I guess, have the foresight in, how am I trying to say this? I want to say, basically, you're becoming this role model. Did you set out to do that with the show?
I feel like I've always kind of wanted to do that. So with Saturdays, I was like, this is perfect. Because everything that I've always wanted to do, be a role model for young Black girls, even young people of color. And I really wanted to show us in a different light than that we've been shown. Saturdays was exactly what I asked for. I get to wear my natural hair. I get to be myself. Paris, her character is so amazing. It's not that stereotypical girl that we usually see on television. And I love that there's different we just show different types of Black. And I love that. There's not a specific type of way that you have to act. It's not a specific type you got to dress. It just shows a lot of Black love and a lot of Black everything in so many different variations. And I feel like that's what I've always wanted to show to the world.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, hey, you're young. You got 4C hair like me? Guess what? That's beautiful too. You have dark skin like me? That's beautiful too. You know, if you're a different person of color, you're beautiful no matter what people are saying. And I feel like Saturdays was it's perfect. Like we aligned together. Yeah.
She's not 15. Get out of here. No, like seriously, I cannot believe that you actually like think about this and you're 15. Because I think a lot of 15-year-olds think about themselves and only themselves. And I'm sure you have your moments because we're all like, we all been a teenager. But the fact that you are able to talk like this and to have the foresight and to just even think, I think this is amazing. Like, Mama didn't taught you well.
Thank you.
How important is it for you to use your social media and things like that for, social injustices and racial issues and things like that?
So I do that a lot. I'm so happy you're talking about that. I feel like it's important to educate others about what's really going on in the world. And, it's a tough conversation to have, but it needs to be talked about.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like especially with me having a young audience and a young following, kind of talking about it in a way that's light, that they can still be like, oh, okay, that's going on. This is how I can help. I feel like it's very important to just be aware of what's happening around you. And if you have a platform, that's what you should be using it for, to do good. And you don't have to talk about it in a sad way. You can be like, this is what's happening. This is how you can prevent something else from happening. This is how you can help. And kind of spreading the good and the help in bad situations. So I feel like anyone with a platform should be doing that. And that's what I like to do.
How was the whole audition process for Saturdays?
Ooh, so the audition process, it was during COVID. It was like the end of 2020. And usually we have in-person auditions. We rarely get self-tapes where you have to video record yourself or Zooms.
Uh-huh.
And because of COVID, everything was either Zoom or self-tape.
Mm-hmm.
Saturdays happened to be a Zoom, which was also pretty rare. So I was very happy because I love talking and I just love Zoom.
Yeah.
It was over Zoom and had the audition, and then I got a call back, and then another call back, and another call back, and I was like, okay, cool. Then I had to wait all the way into January 2021. So I throughout the whole holidays, through Thanksgiving, Christmas, I was like, oh God, just worried. And I was like, okay, I'm going to get it. Because I knew, I felt it in my spirit. And then January, they're like, Danielle, you're going to be Paris on Saturdays. And I fell down the stairs.
Did you really?
I did.
With excitement?
With excitement. I was screaming. I was like, yeah! And I fell down the stairs because I was trying to walk down the stairs and I tripped and fell over. But yeah.
What is that, number 1 on a call sheet?
Yeah.
That's how you know you done made it when you number 1 on that call sheet. That's to feel good when you see that, yes?
I didn't know what it meant at first, but
I mean, you see your name first and then everybody else's.
It was pretty cool.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's cool. I'm just happy and I'm so grateful for everything. And I can't wait to continue to be number 1 in call sheets.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Are you doing everything that you've dreamed of so far?
Yes. I loved watching Disney Channel.
Uh-huh.
I've always wanted to be on Disney Channel. So, and I've always wanted someone that looked like me on Disney Channel as well.
Mm-hmm.
So now being able to just be that, it's like my 6-year-old self would be screaming right now. And I am currently screaming right now.
Screaming in the inside.
Screaming in the inside and the outside sometimes. And I'm just really happy. I feel like I'm doing everything I've been wanting to do. And I can't wait to do stuff that I'm even dreaming about now. I can't wait to do them in the future, and I have hope, and I am confident that I will achieve my goals.
Let us know, what are you working on next?
I would say a lot of cool things, but I can't specifically share right now. But just, stay tuned and, you'll see. Sorry.
Give me the old Hollywood answer. I knew it would come out some way or another. It was a pleasure. Thank you so much for coming in and chatting with us. We appreciate that.